In the very second you just blinked, Jupiter has already blocked tens of thousands of cosmic bombs for Earth, equivalent to detonating 3,000 Hiroshima atomic bombs every second. And yet this celestial body, seen as Earth's guardian, went on a killing spree 4.5 billion years ago, not only personally destroying all candidates for Earth, but even nearly wiping out the entire solar system. So what exactly happened? As early as 2009, in order to search for exoplanets, NASA launched the Kepler Space Telescope, turning its gaze toward the distant stars, but also plunging the scientific community into unprecedented confusion. Because among the thousands of stellar systems observed, almost all planets were similar in size and arranged compactly, very close to their parent stars. Yet the solar system looks like a cosmic oddity, with 4 small, tightly packed rocky planets on the inside, and 4 massive, loosely structured gas giants on the outside. Such a sharply divided structure is extremely rare across the entire Milky Way. This inevitably raises the question, was the existence of the solar system an intentional act of creation, or did some strange force alter the fate of the solar system? To figure this out, scientists, based on existing planetary theory models and extensive computer simulation results, inferred that the solar system born about 4.5 billion years ago was terrifying, surrounded by vast amounts of high-temperature gas and particles. As the remnants of the nebula gradually contracted, and through continuous collisions and accretion of planetesimals, rocky planets were formed. At the same time, the solar wind blew away hydrogen near the inner regions, causing gas giants to form almost exclusively at the edge of the solar system, because the closer to the sun, the less gas there was, and the farther away, the more gas accumulated. Coupled with Jupiter's terrifying gravity, under hydrodynamic effects, it began to slide inward toward the inner solar system. When it reached near Mars' orbit, a gravitational storm destroyed the primordial protoplanetary disk, leaving Mars, once destined to grow to 1.5 times Earth's mass, completely stripped, ultimately freezing at just 10% of Earth's mass. After calculations, scientists concluded that without Jupiter's interference, Mars would have had enough mass to sustain a magnetic field, thereby retaining its atmosphere and oceans, and might even have developed life earlier than Earth. At this point, Jupiter had already transformed into a violent demon, accelerating toward the sun. And once that happened, Earth would have met an early death, either becoming a moon of Jupiter, or being flung directly out of the solar system by gravity. But fortunately, as the second largest planet in the solar system, Saturn also rushed in, and its gravity combined with Jupiter's to form orbital resonance, then resonated again with Uranus and Neptune, eventually stabilizing their respective orbits, forming the system we see today. Among these, under the gravitational influence of Uranus and Neptune, some of the small bodies at the edge of the solar system were flung inward and captured by Jupiter, becoming the mysterious Trojan asteroid swarms along Jupiter's orbit, while another portion was thrown outward, forming the solar system's strangest region, the Kuiper Belt, where the demoted planet Pluto lies in eternal slumber. The remaining asteroids that were not locked in place were driven straight inward by the sun's gravity, bringing a catastrophe to all the rocky planets. Among them, the craters scattered across the moon were formed during that time. And when scientists discovered through comparative studies that in today's oceans on Earth, more than 60% of the water molecules carry isotopic signatures from icy bodies of the outer solar system. This means that it was precisely those icy objects thrown into the inner solar system that happened to strike Earth within the debris belt, bringing Earth more than 13 quintillion tons of water resources. It can be said that it was exactly the catastrophe created by Jupiter that unexpectedly gave birth to life, and under the probabilities of so many coincidences, the special stellar system structure that formed, when viewed across the entire Milky Way, accounts for not even 0.01%, truly a miracle of the universe. At first, people regarded Jupiter as a planetary meat grinder, until 2016, when the Juno probe passed through Jupiter's deadly radiation belts. The images it captured made scientists realize that this demon devouring celestial bodies before their eyes had in fact been using its own gravitational field all along to block countless dangers from the cosmos for Earth. For example, within the Trojan asteroid groups, there are more than 12,000 objects, locked at the Lagrange point 60 degrees ahead of and behind Jupiter's orbit, forever sealed within Jupiter's gravitational prison. Even more astonishing, in 1994, comet Shoemaker 11, after being torn into 21 fragments by Jupiter's immense gravity, collided with Jupiter, leaving 4 deep scars tens of thousands of kilometers wide in Jupiter's atmosphere, each scar large enough to hold several Earths. It is estimated that the energy released by this impact was equivalent to the total energy of 800,000 Tsar Bomba explosions. At the same time, Jupiter's magnetic field, extending up to 130 million kilometers, also deflects a vast amount of high-energy cosmic radiation away from Earth. And when we gaze at Jupiter's cloud bands, beautiful like an oil painting, we not only see terrifying storms with winds of 1,500 kilometers per hour, but also glimpse the original code of Earth's birth of life. It is not only a god of destruction, but also the mother of creation. And as for the solar system's unique structure and safety, it is precisely through 4 billion years of Jupiter's violence and tenderness that this miraculous cosmic epic was written.